Hello users, and welcome to another episodic installation of Above It All, y'all. Heh. Anyway, so I just uploaded a video about Donald Trump saying this same thing, and I wanted to echo this once again. So go watch Above It All 978 about Donald Trump saying this, and this is their strategy. They know that they are planning to manipulate the results of the election after November 3rd. They are preparing, taking notes and learning lessons from 2000 on what to do and what not to do to successfully form a coup government, and they are openly wearing it on their sleeves. This is their strategy. So here's Mike Pence openly say, we got to get that SCOTUS seat refilled, even though they'd probably win these court cases with or without the refill. But hey, it's just their current thing to rally the troops. And why do they need that refill? Oh, because there may be litigation following the election. I don't know why. Who would pause? I don't know.
Lou, the president has a duty under Article 2 of the Constitution to appoint a new justice to the Supreme Court. But we respect the role of the Senate to advise and consent. But President Trump truly believes that the Senate should move thoroughly, thoughtfully, and quickly, and move to consideration, a hearing, if needs be, and ultimately to a floor vote. Because we have major issues in the country today, and Lou, with all of the talk about universal unsolicited mail-in balloting, where we see states around the country that are now extending the deadline, there is a possibility that election issues may come before the Supreme Court in the days following the election, and all the more reason why we should have 9 justices on the Supreme Court.
Gotta have 9
to be able to resolve any issues that may arise then or on any other matter. So the American people expect us to do our job. President Trump, I know, is going through a process of evaluating potential. All
right, whatever. You heard enough of that. He gave away the ghost, because this is all what they're doing. Fox News, Fox Business, CNN, MSNBC, this is all a smoke and mirror show. This is all a bunch of goobers in a cigar-filled back room talking not to you, the viewer, but talking to their donors. They have to have some vehicle to get these things out there, signaled just enough to cut through the noise, just so their donors can hear, but then give them plausible deniability whenever they're asked by an actual journalist about things, which Lou Dobbs is not, by the way. He's a fucking freak show. But, again, they're wearing this strategy openly. It's their election campaign. We gotta fill the SCOTUS seat so that we can steal the election. And, again, it's just... what? But, again, the Democrats, controlled opposition, they're not going to do anything. Some of them have said to Joe, don't concede no matter what happens, which I agree with. But you think? You think Joe Biden is tougher than Al Gore? Really? Okay. All right. I'd like to see that happen. Okay? I'd like to see Joe Biden not concede the election. I would love to see that. I would love to see us get to January 20th, right? And both presidents think they're going to be sworn in. I would love that. That sounds awesome. And again, this is what I've been saying this whole time, is Joe Biden, if he does win, needs to be inaugurated from a bunker. Because this country, Donald Trump leaving office isn't going to fix anything. And Joe Biden, right, isn't going to fix anything either. We have to fix this country, right? We have to look out for each other. And so whoever's in the White House is going to be an enemy no matter what. They're all enemies. They're all in the same team. They're all with the corporate gangsters. One is just wearing a red tie. The other's wearing a stripe. What is that, like a candy cane thing? I don't know what's going on with Mike Pence. But they're all on the same team. They just have different factions of the team. And yet, somehow, like I've been saying, this is a 99 versus 100 deal. Yet, the 1%, or 99 versus 1 rather, the 1% have managed to figure out a way to convince the 99% to hate each other. Like, what? Oh, but biological males and the blacks and the goddamn and the immigrants and they're coming in. It's like, what? Just be a normal person. Let's go out to lunch. right? Let's have a conversation about football. Instead, you're fucking doing this build the wall crap. What? Okay, but again, it's all about just showing their low IQ, because that's what they are. The people that the Republican Party has in control are the dullards, the bottom of the barrel dumpster sludge, and that dumpster is being cleaned, right? It's being cleaned slowly, right? Maybe the dumpster is closed and it's raining, and the only way for it to be cleaned is sometimes water gets through a crack in the lid and sometimes it displaces a little bit of the sludge. But give it a few more years and the Republican Party's project will be gone, right? Now, we'll have to be fighting the remnants of their victories ever since Reagan took office, but they won't be an active threat anymore. But in order to engage in that future, we need to ensure that we deal a crippling blow to them in this election. And if that involves having Joe Biden being inaugurated from a bunker, so be it. That's my opinion. And I know, again, you can be anti-Trump and anti-Biden and still want Biden to win, because that's the ideal future. Now, again, just as a form of an anti-government agenda, wouldn't you want the continuity of power to be as minimal as possible? Switching up the presidents every 4 years, hell, let's try to find a way to switch them up even quicker, is going to cause them to do less damage to our institutions, to cause them to have them do less damage to our people if they just keep switching out. But if you give a president 8 years instead of 4 years, that can deal a lot of damage. Look at Barack Obama's painful legacy. Look at George W. Bush's painful Look at Bill Clinton. Don't make me ask you to look at Ronald Reagan. Huh. Please, right? But again, I don't know what else to say here. I don't know. Anyway, thank you for watching. We'll see what happens.